and we speak the same language. In fact, going from Nigeria to Ghana is a 10-minute walk, and then going from like Kenya to South Africa is like a 1-hour drive.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That's how I keep like I'm able to stay in the country in each country because like my visa resets. That's true though.
So
that's
yeah,
true.
Africa.
Yo, what is poppin', Maniacs? We're back again with another reaction video, guys. Look, man, as you can see, we are in a new location. At this point, we just go around everywhere, wherever we can find a place to react to anything. Because y'all know I am in Africa. I'm not gonna tell you where I'm at, but I'm in Africa, okay? I'm in Africa, and like, wherever I can find a place to react. You can see, I'm in the freaking tub, y'all. I'm in the freaking bathtub, you know what I'm saying? My friends are in the other room, they playing a game, it's very loud. Y'all know I gotta work. I gotta put that work in, y'all. So here, we are checking out everything that Africa does not have. I've seen this girl a lot on TikTok. So I was like, yo, I have to check out her videos. What is her name? It's Charity Keezy on TikTok, y'all. Go look at her TikToks, bro. She's hilarious. Like, what she does is she kind of makes it seem like Africa doesn't have anything. Like, she agrees with the people. These people ask her dumb questions. Like, for example, does Africa have water? No, Africa doesn't have, like, she'll say, no, Africa doesn't have water. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll see when we watch this, man. But if y'all are new here, smash this up and like the video. Let's go ahead and check this out, man. This is hilarious.
Africans don't drive cars. We actually have two methods of transportation. For those of us who are poor, we swing from tree to tree like Judge of the Jungle to get to our location. And then for the rich ones, they actually ride their wild animals. For example, the rich people in North Africa ride their camels. Those in South Africa ride their lions and cheetahs. And then those in East Africa ride on their elephants. And for those of us in West Africa, that's the rich ones in West Africa, they jump on the back of their baboons to get to their location. So no, we don't have cars in Africa. We just depend on the wildlife for transportation. Yeah. We actually don't have internet in Africa, so I'm going to tell you a secret on how we get internet to be able to do our TikToks. So,
boy, ain't no way people are asking these questions, bro. Africa has internet and TikTok, but you literally watching a girl from Africa who is on TikTok, which you need internet to use TikTok. Like, these are the most dumbest questions, bro. Like, come on now.
Every end of the week, our community chief priest comes to every family in the community and then does some incantations, stab his staff 3 times, blow on something, and then all of a sudden, the internet pops up on your phone. I told you guys! We just got internet! That's how we get internet in Africa, guys. I told you.
Hey, bruh.
Do you guys have ice cream in Africa? No, we don't have ice cream in Africa, but anytime we need something refreshing and creamy to drink, we just go straight to the cow ranch and pick a milking cow, then squeeze out milk directly from its teats into our mouth and drink it. And that's how we survive without ice cream in Africa.
While eating a bucket of ice cream. Yeah. Hey, she looked pretty right there, though. Hold on, let me take a step back real quick. Hey.
Mouth and drink it. And that's how we survive without ice cream.
I think she's from Nigeria, too. I think.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, I think she's from Nigeria. Might take me a visit to Nigeria.
Do you have stuffed animals in Africa? No, we don't have stuffed animals in Africa. We have real animals. Over here, parents get their children baby animals to play with as toys. For example, the poor families get their children baby goats or baby sheep to play with, and then the rich families get their children baby rhinos, elephants. And eventually, these animals grow up to become their pets. For those of us adults who just want to have a feel of comfort and warmth from an animal, we go straight to the lion's den and hug the female lion. And that's how we survive without stuffed animals in Africa.
Ain't no way, boy.
Yeah.
Stuffed animals, y'all.
Do you guys have technology in Africa?
It's the one I seen on TikTok.
No, we actually don't have technology in Africa. We really don't know what that is. But anytime we have difficulty in doing stuff physically, or our intelligence fails us, we just do a chant and summon the spirit of the Black Panther. And then that spirit is going to possess us and manifest through us. And then we are able to do stuff physically fast, like super fast, faster than an average human being. And then we now exhibit high IQ, like super
Super
high
high
IQ.
IQ.
And this saves us a lot of manpower. And that's how we survive without technology in Africa. So, yeah.
Like, what do people think when they ask these questions? Do you have technology in Africa? How do you think they are? How do you think she's making these posts? I just don't understand. People just be ignorant, bro. Ignorant.
Do you have air conditioners in Africa? No, we don't have air conditioners in Africa, but whenever the weather gets really hot and we begin to sweat profusely, the community chief priest gathers all the elephants in the community at the village square and then gives them a treat and gets them to flap their ears. Once they begin to flap their ears, a cool breeze is circulated throughout the community. The faster they flap their ears, the cooler the breeze. And that's how we survive without air conditioners in Africa. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Africa does not have electricity. What we do is every end of the week, the oldest witch in our community goes to the top of the highest mountain in Wakanda and then summons the god
Whoever asked this question must have heard about load shedding. They was confused.
of thunder, Amadioha. When he strikes with thunder and lightning, she then captures the lightning in bottles and distributes it to families across the community. So that's how we survive without electricity in Africa. We depend
I like how she has the
lightning
power lines in the background.
from the god of thunder. Yeah.
She's pretty though. Like, is she not pretty, y'all?
Africans can't speak English. In fact, we don't know any words in English language. Whenever the need arises for us to speak in English, we just close our eyes and summon the spirit of our ancestors who were alive during the colonial era. And then their spirit is going to possess us. So we just open our mouth and speak our language, and it automatically translates into English language. So no, Africans can't speak English. So how do you say yeah in English? You know what, never mind. I'll ask the ancestors.
Yo.
Do you all live in thatched huts? So we all know Africa is a very big jungle filled with poor people. So not all of us can actually afford to live in thatched huts. The only people that can afford to live in huts in Africa are rich people. For those of us who are poor, we just sustain ourselves in the jungle and live wherever we find ourselves. Sometimes we sleep under banana or plantain trees. Sometimes we sleep on top of palm trees or iroko trees. The bigger the tree, the bigger the family size. And then sometimes we also sleep in the lion's den beside the lions, depending on wherever we find ourselves. And then those in northern Africa are lucky because those ones run to the pyramid of Egypt to sleep every time it's nighttime. So aside from those in northern Africa, the rest of us actually just live in the jungle and sleep wherever we find ourselves. So yeah.
Sleep wherever we find ourselves.
Like you all know, there's no water in Africa. We don't have water. So there is something we do. It's a big secret, but I'm going to let you on how we survive
seen this one
without
too.
water. First of all, there's this festival we call the Kalago Festival. It happens every ending of the month across Africa. It's called the same across Africa. We speak the same language. Of course, we're a country, so of course, it's the same name. So yeah, in that festival, all the men gather the women together in the community, and there are like 10 to 20 drums placed at the center of the village square. And then the men play, when I say drums, I mean like open-ended drums where you can pour in stuff. And then the men now, play music while the women take turns, women and girls take turns to spit into these drums, these very huge, large drums. And then they'll keep spitting until the drum is full. While they spit, they chant our sacred chant. And then when the drum is full, they put like 2 pieces of alum. I don't know why they do that, but they do. They put like 2 pieces of alum in it. And then it settles for 2 days. And we just go take turns and fetch. You have like your bottles to fetch. I use this bottle to fetch like some and stock my fridge. So that's what I've been drinking until the month ends and I'll go again. So that's basically how we survive without water. So that's basically what we drink.
Bro, she sells it too good because I'm like, that water gotta be gross, bro. Like when she drank that water, I felt like a certain type of way, like it's really spit or something.
Our community spits, like spit from our community women. I even spit too sometimes, but it's not all the time I join them. But
nah, bro, she's too good at this. She's way too good at this. Like she keeps a straight face. I'm scared to death of her. I don't know if she has a boyfriend. I don't like. if I'm gonna relate, I can't trust her. She's lying too good right now. Like she's selling us way too good. Like she's not doing no smirk. She got the story locked down. Like, bro, there's no way. There's no way.
Sometimes when I feel like I have a lot of phlegm, I go and spit in and add my own notes just to help the community and
Just
to
to help
help
the
save our
community.
lives since we don't have any source of water. So this is even the spit. So this is my own share. I have some more in the fridge. So yeah, when you come to Africa, just ask them to take you to the Nkalago drums so you can fetch your own. Cheers.
Cheers.
So, like, why doesn't it ever rain in Africa?
Rain does not fall in Africa because our sky is pink. So anytime we need water, we just gather together at the community square and cry in a bowl. We cry our eyes out as hard as we can.
Hold on, because this nigga was brave as hell to actually show his face.
Share.
This nigga was brave as hell to actually.
So, like,
These is the niggas asking this question, bruh. Like, come on, my guy. Come on, fam. This is the people that's asking these questions, y'all. These is the ones. What's his name? Jay Golby? Come on, Jay Golby.
why doesn't it ever rain in Africa?
Rain does not fall in Africa because our sky is pink.
Jay
So
Golby
anytime
was
we need
dead
water, we
serious.
just gather together at the community square and cry in a bowl. We cry our eyes out as hard as we can, and then the bowl is going to be filled with our tears, and that's what we use as water. So yeah, it doesn't rain in Africa because we have a pink sky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have shoes in Africa? No, we don't have shoes in Africa, but anytime we want to wear something to protect our feet, we go straight to the forest and cut off a large piece of bark from a tree, slightly larger than this one, and then we poke 2 holes on both ends of the bark, and then cut off the string from the center of a banana leaf and attach them on these holes to use them as ropes. And then we now place the bark under the sole of our feet and tie the ropes across our legs. And that's how we survive without shoes in Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the yeah.
How do you charge your phone? So you already know there is no electricity in Africa. We depend on lightning from the god of thunder, and it's quite difficult to use lightning to charge our phones. So what we do is every time we have to charge our phones, we go to the community river filled with hippos, and then we pick a hippo and insert this end of the cable into the hippo's butt and put this other part of the cable into your phone. Then in less than 1 minute, your phone will be fully charged. And it's so fast because the community hippo's butt emits so much high voltage that it charges the phone super fast. That is exactly what I did this morning, and I got my phone fully charged. And so that's how we charge our phones in Africa.
Wow, I'm gonna have to try that one next time for load shedding. I'm gonna have to write down those instructions so I can get that one. Yeah. Okay, she taught us something there, y'all.
Africa is not a continent. Africa is a country. We have 54 towns and villages, and our capital city is Wakanda.
Bro, I didn't know that.
So yeah, we are so close to each other. That's why we understand each other and we speak the same language. In fact, going from Nigeria to Ghana is a 10-minute walk, and then going from like Kenya to South Africa is like a 1-hour drive.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That's how I keep I'm able to stay in the country in each country because like my visa resets. That's true though.
So
that's
yeah,
true.
Africa is not a continent. It's a beautiful country. Wakanda forever.
How the hell is there a country inside a country? Because y'all have Africa, and then y'all have South Africa. That don't even make sense.
That's because you
Oh my gosh. Boy, ain't no way. These are the people. These are the people.
How the hell is there a country
How the hell is there
inside a country? Because y'all have Africa,
Africa?
and then y'all have South Africa. That don't even make sense.
That's
That
because
don't
you
even
don't
make
understand
sense.
the structure, sweetie.
She definitely from the south somewhere.
Now, South Africa is a village in Africa. Yeah, Africa is a country, right? With 54 villages and the capital
Facts.
city, Wakanda. But then
Forever.
South Africa is the head village because it's the only village in Africa that
The
has
only one.
Africa in its name. So that's the structure.
Bro, she don't speak nothing but
Africa,
facts,
the
bro.
country with 54 villages and Wakanda, then South Africa is made the head village of Africa. Yeah.
Yeah, she speak nothing but facts, bro. I like you.
Does North Africa count as Africa?
That's a good question.
No, sweetie. North Africa does not count as Africa because it's in Europe. Yep.
Oh.
North Africa is a country in Europe right next to France. Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. That makes sense. Look, guys, we've learned a lot today about Africa, man. Like everything that Africa doesn't not have, you know what I'm saying? They're able to, you know what I'm saying, do other things to provide and get things that, you know what I'm saying, that once that, you know what I'm saying? Look, man, I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction commentary. If you want me to check out more of her videos on the channel, let me know in the comment section below. I'm sure we've learned what to do during load shedding and things like that. But I hope you guys enjoy. Stay tuned for next video.